Look around you. It all seems peaceful, does it not? What have I told you that was not the case? What have I told you? That there is a war going on. A war in which thousands die daily, maybe millions. A war you cannot see or pay no mind to. Wars fought with such ferocity that they match anything that the human conflict has to offer. Today, we will tell their story in Empires of the Undergrowth. Everybody, my name is Van Sorensen and welcome to Empires of the Undergrowth. It's a RTS which is set within a ant colony, which, you know, industrious ants though they may be, wondrous and powerful. The mighty ant, often overlooked by us humans because of how small they are. But trust me, if they were any larger, they'd be a worthy contest against humanity. Anyway, let us start a brand new story. Okay. Colony name. Well, that is good. Colony name is Teuton. Let's begin. Yes. Look at us.
Ah, I see the Queen has taken well to her new home.
It's fascinating. She has already started to spawn. Incredible, really, that we found such a healthy specimen.
How long until we can expect to see interspecies polymorphism?
We should be patient and allow the colony to grow first. I've placed food nearby. Then we will introduce the Formica fusca and observe the reaction.
Excellent. Keep me updated on their progress.
Yes, here we are, the mighty blue ant. Here we go. Let's build out a little alcove for workers, I think.
The Queen has begun to lay new eggs.
Perfect. We will soon have a thriving colony.
Whoever these mysterious voices are. Yeah, honestly, have you ever thought about it? Us from the ants' perspective? We must be like gods to them or something. I mean, if they can understand the concept of a deity. Which they probably can't. But if they could, it'd be very interesting. There we go. More ants, more workers. Let's see if we can get more food. Because we need more food to establish ourselves as a good colony. Ignore all of these. I've done a few skirmishes, so I know how to play this game. Okay. A new Formica fusca colony has set up a home in a rotting log, but to establish themselves will be no simple task.
This Formica fusca queen has set up home beneath a rotting log. She is fat and vulnerable. Her first brood will need to move quickly if the colony is to survive. Their priority now is to find food, and there is plenty around. But there are other hungry creatures down here. The workers will need to be vigilant.
Yes, the workers will need to be vigilant indeed. Let us forget the villagers and just recruit warriors instead.
The ants have encountered a pocket of woodworm. These defenseless weevil larvae will make an excellent meal for the colony. They will be butchered and carried off for processing.
Yes. Take them to processing. Anything for the Queen. It's all for the Queen. Yeah, yes. More larvae, more worms for the slaughter. Perhaps this will be the warrior chamber. Alright, looks like there's question marks here, so that means there's probably food this way, so let's dig this way. Aha, yes! More grubs. Food stores are full. Righty there. Actually, maybe the music's too loud, guys, so, Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're gonna have a massive granary here, and massive place to store all of our food. And you know what? We may as well get a chamber for workers. Even though I don't particularly like building workers, I just prefer to build more warriors. Uh-oh.
The workers have uncovered carnivorous larvae of Ocypus olens, the devil's coach horse. They are born ready for combat, with powerful slicing mandibles for chopping up their prey. They are still small, however, and must undergo a final pupation before their armor is fully developed. If the ants are fast, they should be able to overwhelm these critters.
Which
if
we
the ants
were.
had disturbed the adult of these larvae, the outcome for the colony may not have been so fortunate. They must expand with caution.
With caution, you say? Caution? Who needs that? Alrighty then. Let us dig out and let us get this small little outpost here. Here we go.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Yep.
The larvae must be protected.
Yes, and let us feast upon their corpses. Yes. Now let's dig out this way. Totally makes sense that we do that. Alright.
There are intruders in the nest.
Leap at 'em, boys! Ha 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 ha! Yes! Let's carve our way out of here. Let's make a nice carving.
There are intruders in the
Yes! Pour them in, boys! Ah, dead pillbugs. We will harvest their corpses. Okay, upgrade. Let's upgrade our food storage. Ah, yes, yes. Yes. Oh, oh yes.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
I suppose. Yeah, that might be a problem. Yes,
These
pillbugs!
woodlice will make a significant addition to the colony's larders, but they are clinging tightly to the ground. It's going to take some effort to dislodge them.
Significant effort. Just stab them a bunch. Let's go. Let's upgrade storage spaces, because any RTS needs good storage. Alright, harvest the wood lice. Let's go. Come on. The ever hard-working and the industrious ants must purge first. Go forth. Purge any of those who do not comply. Now, let's see if we can come at them from behind.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
There we go. Now, let's cut a tunnel through here. Ha-ha! Now we have a shortcut. You know what we need? More warriors. That's right. Let's completely outnumber any and all people. There will be no enemy that we cannot kill. Yes, we are going to create an ant colony with an economy so strong that it will put the likes of North Korea to shame. Yeah, I think they have an economy. Let's just massively clear this whole place out. I want an open log policy here. Well, so why am I playing this? Now you might be wondering why I decided to get this game. Well, I was always a big fan of A Bug's Life growing up, so I have an admiration for ants. It's hard not to admire them. The fact of the matter is that they keep going despite literally every setback that you could imagine.
Forward!
Yes.
There are intruders in the nest.
Harvest all of them, then! Eliminate the filthy Xenos.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Don't worry, there's gonna be food now. Alright, boys and girls, let's get ready.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Yes.
The larvae must be protected. The ants have stumbled into the path of a fully developed devil's coach horse beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The beetle is almost 4 times the size of a black ant, and protected by thick plates of external armor. Whilst it bites at the tiny defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions from the end of its raised abdomen, disorientating the ants. The devil's coach horse is dead. Its corpse will provide food to support dozens of new brood.
Yes, but we have one.
This Formica fusca colony has now established itself as a rising power in the undergrowth. Soon their territory will need to expand above ground, where new challenges await. For the time being, however, the Queen is safe.
Victory for the black ant. Wow! What is this?
Is it feeding time already?
Yes, our queen is insatiable.
No, you'll save that jelly to get warriors, you know? Yes! I will not spend this time building more workers. There's no need. There we go. Let us already begin the expansion for the warrior brood lair. This area. Now. Subjugation. Ah, yes.
This Formica Fusca Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers established their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely.
Whew. That's not very nice of them.
Formica sanguinea are not the only danger for the fledgling colony. There is something even more sinister nearby, lurking in the darkness.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The giant beetles. Wait, is this... Are the slave... Wait, are the slave maker ants a real thing? Because if so, then it seems like slavery is not just a human concept. Which, I don't know, is just terrifying, actually.
Sigistria florentina, a funnel-web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs. Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away in the blink of an eye.
We
By
killed
working
it.
together, the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel-web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony.
Good.
Her sisters, however, still present a problem.
Oh. Oh, I suppose that could be the case. Well. That complicates things! Actually, no, it doesn't complicate them at all. I tell a lie, I tell a lie, I tell a lie, I tell a lie. Uh-oh.
A sanguinea scout has sensed the presence of the black ants. A raid on the colony is now inevitable. The question remains as to whether they will merely pillage a generation of young, or wipe out the colony entirely. In the end, it will come down to the tenacity of the...
Well, says the game wants me to. I suppose I could create worker ant broods. Come on now.
There are intruders in the nest.
Harvest them.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Ha ha! Another spider dead.
The raiding party has arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped. The raiding party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The Fusca colony must replenish quickly if they are to survive the next assault.
Yes, we must survive this next assault.
There are intruders in the nest.
Come on now.
There are intruders in the nest.
We will prevail. We must succeed. Come on now. Lots of food storage. Back up here. Here we go. Ah, they're coming in for another raid now. So, let us prepare.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest. The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe. For now.
For now. I'm not sure I like that. Well, let's kill more of these spiders. Yeah! Kill the spiders! There will be no Aragog brewed today. Yeah, the victor! The spoils. With this abundance of glorious food, we will be able to host a whole horde of ants. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, there is now no longer any time for that, so let us prepare for the raid. It's coming.
There is no respite from the color. The Sanguinia will subjugate or exterminate.
Yep. So much for that, eh?
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe. For now.
Go now. Let us bring swift wrath to
Predators
all
are loose in
who
the nest. The larvae
all
must
who
be protected.
oppose the hive. It's not a hive. It's the colony. That's right. Come on now. Well, we're gonna take this opportunity to get some food, I guess. I mean, it's just a delicious spider corpse there. No sense in wasting it, eh? Alright. This could be the last raid, so let's ready ourselves, eh?
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Oh. Oh.
Once again, the slave makers return to their nest with new black ant larvae to raise as their own. The raids will continue, but this Formica fusca colony has proved its capacity to endure and grow. Eventually, they will surpass their parasitic overseers, and the continued raids of the slave makers will reduce to nothing more than a mere inconvenience for the great Black Ant Empire.
Yes! Aha! Extra royal jelly, please.
How is the colony progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
Exploding termite worker. That doesn't seem like a good option to have.
The Reptor workers have raised their first Formica fusca ant.
Finally, we have the opportunity to observe multiple species within the same colony.
And hey, he was born. Let's get our warrior breeds ready. Honestly, the blue color does make him look a lot like Flick. Yeah, they do look like Bugs Life ants. I have chosen wisely with the blue color. Alright, I want to fill this chamber out completely with warrior ants. Then I'll be ready to call it.
One eternity later.
There we go. There we go. The busy ants. And you know what? Yeah, I think we might need to expand our food chamber. Alrighty, all ants back to the colony. Alright, I think we're now ready for whatever challenge faces us in the test. But that's a video for another time. So, thank you all so very much for watching this. I kind of enjoyed this game. It's interesting, to say the least. But I enjoy it. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye!